I'm honored to be here tonight to introduce Chelsea Vaughan as she's inducted into Stockton University's Athletic Hall of Fame. I've just wrapped up my 25th year here at Stockton coaching the jumps. I've been blessed to work with some of the most amazing athletes during my time, and Chelsea is without a doubt on that list. Chelsea attended Southern Regional High School, not far from here, so Coach Resch and I both followed her through her very exceptional high school career, where she finished first or second, only in one meet, in every New Jersey competition she was in, including being the indoor and outdoor state champion. Her high school coach, Jason Church, put your hands up and raise an applause for him right there. He's a big part of the reason why Coach Resch and I were able to help Chelsea reach her incredible collegiate accomplishments. The base you built with her, the support you gave her, needs to be recognized. I also want to thank you for all you've done to support the athletes that you've sent here from Southern Regional throughout the years, coming out to their meets, coming out to cheer them on, always being around when they need you, so thank you, I appreciate it. Because of her high school success, Chelsea had Division I offers and ultimately decided to attend the University of Cincinnati. The summer after her freshman year, at one of our summer community meets, which is open to the public, Church reached out to me and asked if Chelsea could come and jump. So I, of course, said yes, and I really enjoyed that day working with Chelsea, hanging out and talking to her mom. It just was a great day. Didn't really think much of it, just really enjoyed working with such an amazing athlete. I could see how talented she was, and it was just wanting to be the best was evident in her life. About a week later, I actually got a phone call from our associate AD and said, Chelsea Vaughan applied to Stockton. I'm like, what? And that's when I found out that Chelsea decided not to go back to Ohio to continue her college career and decided to stay in New Jersey, and the rest is history. We spent 3 years working together, and I have to tell you, they were interesting to say the least. My name for her, as she always lovingly called me, was Curly Fries. I don't think she ever called me Coach. Chelsea was a hard worker and always wanted to be the best, even sometimes pushing herself too hard. Her former teammate, Nicole Civilis, who she went to nationals with her senior year, shared with me this about Chelsea. No matter how hard she was on herself when she didn't do well, she would always get herself back up and push harder. I believe that's what Chelsea is all about. Now, that being said, Chelsea was also an emotional athlete. She could be incredibly upbeat, happy, emotional, sad, moody, angry, and sometimes there are emotions that I could not even explain, and I've been married for 25 years. But through it all, Chelsea always gave it her all, had fun, and those 3 years were some of the best in my coaching career. I'd say Chelsea had earned swagger, but then I'd have to pay someone for that, so I can't really use that comment, sorry. Only a quarter, yeah, it's true. Track's a little different than some of the other sports. When you qualify for an NCAA championship, sometimes you have teammates that go along with you, travel with you, and compete with you. But other times it's just you. Her first year at Stockton, it was just her and I attending nationals. We had fun, but, she's with me. How much fun is she going to have? Her next 2 years, we added some amazing individuals into her life. Jared Lewis and Jacina Surlis, and that's when all the fun started. Chelsea, Jacina, and Jared were always a hoot. I've never laughed so much in my entire life as I did on our NCAA trips. Whether it was just killing time playing games in a van on our long drives, or just the funny conversations we had about random things. Resch never seemed to really like most of those conversations, and I got yelled at a lot. The one thing that sticks out in my mind, and Chelsea's going to hate me for sharing this, I don't even know if she remembers it or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. So Chelsea's a very smart, intelligent woman. She did well in school, but sometimes the blonde came out. So we were driving, I think it was to North Carolina, and out of the blue, we're on a road for 6 hours, and Chelsea goes, "What's Houston's last name?" We all just looked at each other. We're like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, when they say Houston, we have a problem. What's Houston's last name? I thought Resch was going to crash the van because first off, we were like in shock, and then we saw she was serious. So it was a fun time to say the least. Chelsea always kept us laughing, and those trips will forever stay with me, not because Chelsea earned All-American on every single one we took, but because of the memories that those athletes created together. I reached out to Church earlier this week, and he and I talked about what makes Chelsea so special. And we both agreed that it's her need to never give up. Whatever she was ranked coming into a meet, she exceeded or matched that. She's a competitor and always gave her all when the prize was on the line. We both believe that that is why Chelsea was an amazing athlete, has become an amazing wife to her husband Brian, and an amazing mother to their new little girl, Juliet, who was born this past June and is with us here tonight somewhere. There she is. And the best friend to all those around her. I am so proud of all that you have done, and I am so excited to see what else is in store for your future. Before we bring Chelsea up here to accept this great honor, let me share with you some of her accomplishments. She was a 6-time All-American in the pole vault, twice finishing 3rd. She was a 2-time USTF CCCA All-Region. It would have been 6-time All-Region, but they didn't start that award until she was a senior. She was a 2-time Stockton Female Athlete of the Year in 2015 and 16. She was 2015 NJAC Outstanding Field Athlete. She was a 5-time first team NJAC champion in the pole vault. 2014, she was second team. And in her 3 years at Stockton, she won the pole vault event 26 times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud, and it brings me a great honor to present to you 22 Hall of Fame inductee, Chelsea Vaughan.
Good evening, everyone. As Coach Curl mentioned, I'm Chelsea Vaughan. I graduated Stockton in 2016. I was going to say I can jump 13 feet in the air using a fiberglass pole, but can't speak in front of a crowd, but Josh stole my line. No, I'm truly very honored and humbled to be recognized tonight, and congratulations to Josh, Jimmy, and the 1999 men's soccer team. I was once asked, would you rather have never won or have never played? My competitive side first thought, well, to have never won wouldn't have been much fun. But once I considered all that I had gained from pole vault, I realized that I could not have imagined my life without it. Not only was it fun, it was challenging, exciting, frustrating. Every day brought new challenges, and there was always something to work on. In the pole vault, when you're finished competing when you miss getting over the bar 3 times in a row. So in other words, in every single meet you compete in, you end in failure. My family and friends and Curl will tell you, and Church, that I cried after every single meet, win or lose. And it's just truly because you always feel a little bit of disappointment. You want to clear that next height. And while I knew it was impossible to achieve a new height in every single meet, that didn't mean that it wasn't sometimes heartbreaking. Curl used to say, okay, you have 5 minutes to cry, and then get back out here and support and cheer on your teammates. To this day, I still allow myself those same 5 minutes when I really need them. Being on the track and field team here at Stockton taught me teamwork, discipline, compassion, and resiliency. This sport truly helped me to develop skills I use in my everyday life, and I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. So even if it meant never winning, I wouldn't have changed a single thing. Thank you to my wonderful high school coach, Jason Church, for introducing me to the pole vault. It changed my life. I once asked Church in frustration, what's the point? And he said to me, Chelsea, nothing worth having comes easy. And I've thought about that small pep talk many times since then. Those words have been a reminder of where hard work can get you. My senior year at Meet of Champs in high school, I was the last jumper. It was my final attempt at 12 feet. If I made the bar, I'd win the meet. If I missed the bar, I'd get 3rd place. Church said, just forget everything and clear the bar. I said, okay. It was one of the most stressful moments of my life still to this day, but clearing that bar is honestly one of my favorite memories. I've applied the forget everything and just do what you know so many times in life. Churchy, I know that I quit weekly. I know I gave you a lot of gray hair, but I can never thank you enough for getting me into pole vault. My freshman year, as Curl had mentioned, I went to University of Cincinnati, and it really just wasn't the best fit for me. I struggled a lot and just kind of started to lose my love for pole vault. I started to think maybe it wasn't for me anymore. That summer when I went to that meet at Stockton, my mom said, let's just go and have fun. Try to find some fun in it. About 1 hour after we arrived, I looked at my mom and said, I'm transferring to Stockton. I just knew it. Curl was so positive. His coaching approach was fun and upbeat. His passion for the sport was contagious. That week, I called and I said, what do I need to do to transfer to Stockton? And they were like, well, first you should start by telling Cincinnati you're not coming back because it's August. I was like, okay. My first season was Stockton. Oh, sorry, I lost my spot. Curl believed in me more than I believed in myself. My first season with Stockton, I barely made it to nationals. They take 22 vaulters, and I think I was around number 20. Curl told me, you'll be on the podium, I know it. I had a lifetime personal best and placed 4th. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I was determined to do my best. So thank you, Coach Curl, for pushing me to my limits, for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Your dedication and hard work have made me achieve more than I ever thought I could. Thank you for inspiring me to become not only a better athlete, but a better person. Thank you, Mom, for supporting me over my 8-year journey in the pole vault. Thanks for all the hours you spent in the car driving me to practice and competitions, giving up your evenings and weekends, supporting me whether I won or lost, being brave in the face of injuries and setbacks, encouraging me when I needed the extra push, cheering me on from the sidelines in just about every single meet, and for always believing in me. I've accomplished so many wonderful things since graduation. I'm now happily married and have a beautiful baby girl, and I'm so thankful for all of the values and lessons that sports have brought to my life. Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight. Thanks to my family for all your support, my coaches, the entire athletic department here at Stockton for all of your support. Congratulations to all of the other honorees. It's amazing to see hard work and talent be recognized. Enjoy your evening.